filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Diffuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living in different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
All right, welcome to Refuse to Lose, a weekly special. We got a great show lined up today. I got my man, co-host for today, Mark, with me. How you doing, Mark?
Good. What's going on?
What's up? What's up? So look, y'all, NBA basketball is still going on, and we are excited about it. But look, y'all, before we get started, make sure y'all like this video, right? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, share with somebody that you know so they can hop on with us and watch live. And last but not least, use that comment section. All right, we have a comment section. Use it. We can see all the comments you guys put in, and we can post it up front. So definitely use that comment section. So we got some guests coming through, right? Talk about their squad. You know, some people from last week. Congrats to Dave. Dave, Miami Heat fan. They advanced. They beat the Hawks last week. You know, and I think he's the only one from last week on the show that advanced. But Boston also advanced. They were the first team to advance to the second round, beating the Brooklyn Nets. You know, Vegas had them favorites coming into this playoff. And they are the only team that didn't win a playoff game, which is crazy. All right, so before we get the first guest on, we're going to just chit-chat about that game. All right? Because I believe some people had Boston winning, but I don't think nobody in the world predicted that they would sweep Brooklyn. All right, so Mark, let's talk to us real quick about that game.
That game was terrible coaching. Well, I'm blame all the players. It was bad coaching, terrible coaching. They didn't put the best players in position to score. Everybody got blitzed every time. Every time Kevin Durant touched the ball, they got blitzed. Every time Kyrie touched the ball, they got blitzed. And then on the other side, they wasn't playing the same type of defense on their best players. It was bad to watch. Felt like I was watching the Wizards. It was really, really bad to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Steve Nash had a big hand in that. The first 3 games, KD. Sorry, the first 3 games, I gotta blame KD on that one. Especially the first 2, he looked rattled. He looked weak. You know what I mean? He just looked like he didn't want to be out there. And in game 3, it was two incidents when he literally ran from the ball. You know, it was one play when he was in the corner, Kyrie passed to him in the corner and tried to set a pick for him. KD tried to throw it right back at him. I'm like, and Kyrie looking like, what are you doing? And then at the end of the game, Steph Curry had the ball at the top of the key, and Kevin Durant literally ran to the corner. And Kyrie like, I'm like, so I don't know, man. KD was just so disappointed, man. It was very disappointing, you know, and yeah, but Steve Nash, he need to roll out.
He didn't go deep enough into his bench, in my opinion, too. He had LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, they had players with playoff experience, and he didn't go deep enough into his bench. And they were getting blown out until he stopped putting Blake Griffin in the game. And Blake Griffin started playing, using his body, just, causing turnovers and everything. So it was just like he didn't go deep. He ain't play his bench hard enough. He just had like a set plan. It was just like bad coaching. He just out-coached. Crazy.
Yeah, he looked bad. Yeah, he
got outcoached.
At least play the card, see what happens. You know what I mean? Put Aldridge in the game, see what happens. And then game 3, Blake, like you said, he put Blake Griffin at the game when it was losing. Then Blake brought some energy to the game. And game 4, we all thinking like, all right,
thinking Blake gonna play.
yeah. And he ain't really
Hey,
he played him.
we ain't,
Like
but
he
not
put
like
Blake
he's supposed to. And when they was getting blown out,
he put Blake in the game in the first half. He actually gave good minutes. He drew a charge. He was playing good. He played for like 4 minutes. He took him out the game. And then I listened to the press conference. He never said that we were trying to save Blake for the fourth quarter because his stamina, like his fatigue issue. I'm like, dude, like it's game 7 for real. Like y'all down 0-3.
like, I'm pretty sure he would have been fine, even if he would have gassed out. I mean, you can sub him out, sub him in, like it's
Facts.
fine.
And he kept Claxton in the game, who missed like 10 free throws in a row. Like, bro, I know
Claxton was better on defense than Drummond was.
Yeah, no, I'd rather play him than Drummond, but you could have played Blake over Nick Claxton because what he did was Claxton brought energy. I get you, but it was so many times when they would get a defensive stop, give it to Claxton, they'll foul Claxton, he'll miss 2 free throws. And I'm like, I ain't on a fast break. There was one time on a fast break, he shot a Euro and got fouled after a stop. I'm like, all right, and then he missed, and then not only he missing, he's like missing bad. He's in the back of the rim every single time, probably. I mean, almost. But at the end of the day, we gotta give credit to Boston. I mean, Boston does when you look at it from like up close now, after seeing everything. Boston is a terrible match for the Nets. Terrible matchup because their smallest player outside of Pridgeon, who barely plays, is Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is bigger than Seth Curry. He's bigger than Patty Mills. He's bigger than Kyrie Irving. He's bigger than Bruce Brown. And he's bigger than Dragic for real. And then most of the time, it was one time Boston had Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Grant Williams, and Al Horford in the game. And at the same time, Steve Nash had Seth Curry, Kyrie Irving, Dragic, Bruce Brown, and KD. Bruh, like, that's a huge size difference. And then he took out Seth Curry. Took out Dragic and put in Patty Mills. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
He's trying to score and get make the big man run, but it's just like that's not what they do in the playoffs. Regular season maybe it'll work, but not in the playoffs. It's like they making another player beat you. Bruce Brown had 24 and 26. Like he's scoring 26 points a game. Nobody ever think that the Nets will lose a game with Bruce Brown scoring 26 points, especially in the playoffs. So it's like the star players didn't show. Kyrie had worse series. This series was worse than KD's.
Yeah.
So
he played terrible.
He played bad, but I mean, you can see the difference with him trying, but he's missing. He's missing shots they normally make. KD missing shots they normally make. So, I mean, only time KD even did something was like the last game, and it's 36, 9, and 6. And it was just like it was
31 shots, I think.
Yeah, exactly. He had so that was bad to watch. That was bad coaching. He got out coached.
Yeah, he got out coached like crazy.
He got out coached in that series.
Yeah, and KD, I thought about it. This dude been playing 40 minutes a game for real
since March.
You know what I mean? Since he missed 2. Yeah. First he had an Achilles injury last year. Came in, played 40 minutes a game. Then he got hurt this year. Came in, played 40 minutes a game. So I'm like, dude. I mean, the dude looked like you could tell he missed wide jump shot. I mean, they just look bad. But
he didn't go deep enough in his bench. There's so much he could have did that it could have helped, but he didn't do it. And just like, he had his game plan. He stuck to it. He ain't do no in-game adjustments or anything. I guess.
He need to get out of there. But they told me something they might keep him. But I don't know. All right, we got our first guest on. What's up, Rico?
What's going on, fellas?
What's up? What's up? So, yeah, man, glad to have you back on. You was on last week. I know you told us last week that you were confident y'all could win these next 2 games without not 2 games. You say y'all see y'all winning the series without Booker. Because we didn't know how long he'll be out for real. So, after seeing these last few games, how you feel now?
They went back and forth. I guess they tried to beat them flat out without changing the game plan. until last night was when they actually did something. I guess Monty actually outcoached Willie Green. Where he put Bridges on Brandon Ingram,
Thank you.
and then he had Aiden at the 5 and McGee at the 4. They wasn't ready for that lineup.
No. Yeah.
McCollum wasn't hitting either though, so that was out.
Yeah. I think he was like 2. He was like 2 from like 12, something like that from threes, or 2 from 12 from the field. But
Yeah.
like, you got a good point though, because I was when I was watching the game where Brandon Ingram went off in the third quarter, Mikal Bridges wouldn't even guard him. He wouldn't even guard him for real. I think he was guarding for like 2 possessions, but most of the time it was Jay Crowder that was checking him.
I don't know. Jay Crowder was in.
Still a good time.
When the third quarter, Jay Crowder checked them, and Mikal Bridges.
Game like the third quarter with about 4 minutes left, they put Jay Crowder on him. But
Yeah.
I think he was Bridges was checking him because Bridges was checking him when he when he hurt his arm or whatever happened to him.
No, he only checked them for 2 buckets, two field goals he made in the third quarter, and I think in the third quarter he had like 7 field goals in the third quarter.
Oh.
He ain't scoring a 4th though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I bench stepped up too. Cam
finally
and Paul didn't come out with points, so it worked out. But I definitely knew we could beat them. They just had to step up and get some points. But that's where Booker fits perfect on the team. He's the scorer. Nobody else. Chris Paul is a scorer, but it's not guaranteed every night.
Mm-hmm.
He can't. These young guys gonna give him the business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he about to be 37. He can't give you back-to-back good games.
Nah, negative. But he was right before the last game. He was like, "Oh, I gotta get out this game. I'm tired." They beat whatever his name is, Alvarado.
Yeah, I know, right?
He be giving him a problem.
Yeah, he gave him another 8-second violation. I was like, dang.
But I was looking at a video earlier. Their press, because it wasn't just him. It was him. He pressed the ball, and then they'll do like a trap at the wing on the 3-point line. Mm-hmm. But that's why we was getting easy buckets.
Made adjustments.
Yeah, you look at the video. They was lobbing over the top or kicking out the corner. They was hurting themselves, but I didn't realize it until, like I said, I looked at some videos today.
That's crazy. All right. So, Mark, what about you? What you think about that game? With that series?
Well, I do have Phoenix, closing the series out next game. So, but even without Devin Booker, it's still a good team. Devin Booker missed a lot of games this season. They were still winning their games. So it's like they're still capable of beating the Pelicans, and the Pelicans ain't really have a great season as well. So, as long as they stop Ingram, I feel like that'll be the only player they need to stop in order for them to win the whole series. Close it out. They just need to keep Mikal Bridges on Ingram. But the in-game adjustments is what really brought it, got the Suns the dub. And then Mikal Bridges had a big game, 31 points. So
yeah, he actually had a couple of buckets.
He had a big game, yeah.
Real big game. So.
Yeah, he surprised me. He had a couple of buckets he scored. I think the first one he had was off the dribble. I was like, okay, Mikal. Because that was my issue with y'all. I was like, you said it. Outside of Booker, y'all got Chris Paul, but that's it.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't really got no people that can create their own shot. You know?
He a great player because he played both ways last night and did it all.
He did good last night. He was on from 3 too.
It's not every night. We need that.
He got a crazy wingspan. His arms longer than us.
He like 2 for 20 from the 3.
Yeah, he had
the playoffs. He can't do nothing.
Yeah, he had his first 3 I think his 13th attempt in the series, something like that.
He did get a couple and ones last night. That helped.
Yeah, Jay Crowder is just like he's like, I don't know. He's valuable though. I can tell you that. Yeah. He's irritating. You feel me?
He's definitely valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's irritating. But I know, Mark, you said that they shut down Ingram, but Ingram ain't the only problem. I think Valanciunas is a problem because he be getting on offensive boards. He be killing them on the boards every single night, which I'm surprised. Aiden been surprised me on the boards this series.
I don't know what's going on with him. But last night it was a little different.
Yeah, he did good last night.
Last night it wasn't him though. Well, they didn't play like that the whole game. I think maybe the second quarter they switched to the Twin Towers
Yeah, because you
situation.
got the McGee in there too at the same time.
Ayton was on Jackson, and McGee was on whatever his name is. I can't say his
Valanciunas.
name. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah, he what's the name? Yeah, McGee. Yeah, but but McGee didn't really play that much though, right?
nah,
No, he
he
didn't.
played like a solid maybe 15 minutes.
Okay, yeah. But I know the time he was in there. I think Aiden probably had like 8, 9 rebounds last night, something like that. But y'all should win this series off of it because I mean it's me. I think going into matter of fact, before I tell you me, how you feel about going into Game 6? You think y'all
I
gonna
don't
win it?
know because everybody keeps saying Booker, like when the game was over, they were saying he was like, I'm back. So I don't even want that. But at some point,
He's out. He's not
it's
coming back to
kind
the
of
next
like,
series.
nah, it's kind of iffy for me. Like, I don't think the Pelicans are bad or even good as they are for us to get going. I just think they match up with us well.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes how it is. They match up well with us. But I don't know. I think I would rather have Booker play. I don't know because I didn't have a hamstring hurt myself. But like I said, he don't move like that. I don't know. But a hamstring, I don't know.
He moves a lot. Right now it's a mild hamstring injury, but it's like it could be upgraded if he played too soon. So I mean,
Yeah.
if
So
they
that's
feel
why
as though
I
they
don't
can
know what
win
I
this
want to
series,
do.
they should like keep him out.
And at this
I
point,
mean, they should be able to
did
keep
we
him.
play? Is it Memphis?
No, Memphis will play Golden
No,
State.
Memphis. It was two. So we would play the
Oh, you'll
Mavericks
play Mavs, yeah, with Luka now.
or
Yeah,
Jazz.
Sounds lucky Zion
Oh
hurt.
yeah, for sure. If Zion was there, it would be a problem.
It's
I
crazy
think
because he not hurt.
he is
he's
hurt.
not gonna be able to play. It's too much weight on his knees. I said that when he first came in. People was calling me crazy.
He ready right now though. He said he ready. I don't. They just not trying to risk his future. That's what they're not
Yeah,
trying to do.
I
he
think
asked
he
for a
gotta lose.
trade.
I think he gotta lose weight. I don't think he's gonna do it.
He did
Like
ask for a
Yeah,
trade.
he's like
I
a
think.
worse version of Charles Barkley.
Yeah, I think that y'all gonna close it out though. I got Chris Paul having a good game, like a big game. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
got Chris Paul having a big game in New Orleans, and y'all closing out 6 because y'all can afford to go back in a Game 7. You know
No,
what I
we
mean?
can't. We
That's a
can't.
that's a coin flip, man. It's like, and then when you look at y'all teams, you look at y'all against the Pelicans. The Pelicans got the top 2 scorers for real.
Ingram and McCollum. What you saying? Like what in the
Without
playoffs?
yeah.
Booker.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
They got the top 2 scorers. You know what I mean? So and like you said, McCollum was off. McCollum's kind of been off all series. He's been shooting
He
like under like 40%,
his
like around
career. I mean, to
40%.
me personally, he's been an inconsistent player though. Even with Lillard,
He
he
had a
don't
good
always
Game
show
7
up.
against Denver though.
Yeah, he
Look,
had a hell of a game.
yeah, like when they played Denver Game 7, and your boy Dame Lillard shot like 19%, McCollum brought
Mhm.
him home.
Yeah, but
So
it all depends. That's how inconsistent he is. So, but
that's why,
he's dangerous. He can go for 40.
yeah,
That's why I said I
yeah,
would rather have Booker there.
yeah. I think CP3 gonna have a good game. You know, so and yes, hold on, CP3 good bag, was good. But no, yesterday was good enough. He had his normal. He had 22, I think, right? 22, and he did have like 13 assists or 11 assists. But that's Chris Paul, right? That's Chris Paul for us. But I think he's gonna have like a 28, 27 point game, game 6, because he ain't trying to put on game 7. You
McCollum.
know, this
Oh,
part is
Paul.
best opportunity to win a championship.
Yeah, best opportunity.
So
But I don't know. He been inconsistent. Chris Paul been
But
inconsistent himself too.
they
Cause
got to get past Golden
he'll
State.
play good
That's
like Javon said. He'll play good one game, play bad, play good, play
yeah,
bad. I don't like that about him.
he can't put together 2 great games. You know, but I mean, y'all play what tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow 7:30. They play real early tomorrow. I don't know why.
I know, and y'all playing we are playing New Orleans, so New Orleans is an hour behind, so that's probably why. It's like playing in Chicago or something like that, you know. But all right, cool. Are they an hour behind? Or they're an hour behind? I think Louisiana. But
Mm.
yeah, so all right, Rico. So look, next week we'll know. You feel me? We'll know. I'm gonna get Devin, the Mavs guy. So next week.
Mavs guy.
Yeah, I mean he not a Mavericks fan. He told us before everything started that the Mavs gonna come out the West. So he for the playoffs he's representing the Mavs. All right.
That's a
So
both.
next week, you know, I mean the Mavs gonna win. I got y'all winning too. So I'll get both y'all on at the same time. All
Okay.
right, you and Devin. All right,
Cool.
that's gonna be cool. All right, Rico, appreciate you once again, man. Really do. Appreciate
No,
you
no
coming on.
problem. Y'all have a good day, fellas.
All right, stay safe. All right, let's get it. All right, cool. So speaking of Devin, we gonna get on right back on ASAP. All right, what's good?
Hello,
Ready.
let me get off. I'm on the show. My fault, fellas. I was on the phone with Mark Cuban, just talking about the game.
you,
Mavs
y'all
in
was talking about
six.
y'all was talking about that fight.
Mavs in six.
Y'all saw Mark Cuban when they was about to fight when
Yeah,
who was it? Rudy Gobert and was it Rudy Gobert? No, it was Asad Whiteside
it was
and
Hassan Whiteside.
Luca and Mark Cuban stood up and I'm like he
Mark
just looked.
Cuban be, hey, that's a good owner right there. He be with his team.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean
Go before you start.
go ahead.
I know. I know. I ain't hear Rico refer to JaVale McGee and DeAndre Ayton as twin towers.
Yeah.
We, we just gonna say we just gonna save that for Tim Duncan and David Robinson.
I'm telling you, McGee, I think he played like 8 minutes. I don't think he played that much last night.
Yeah, he
I got
did.
I gotta double check. If you got the stats, I know you be having the stats, Mark. Look at how many minutes he played. I think it was like 8, 9, or 10 minutes. But all right, cool. So and speaking of Mark, you picked Utah, right?
I did pick Utah.
How you feeling about that?
It's still tough. I don't know.
This voice got high.
I don't know.
Voice got high. No, they not winning, man. They
This,
shouldn't have won that one game in
that
Utah.
one game. This how I see it for real. And there's a lot of teams like this. The way teams are being set up now, they really setting them up with one guy and then building around that one guy. I would rather have my team set up the way even though the Pelicans not, they're 8 seed, I would have them rather set up like that with like 2 perimeter scorers because like how Boston is, something like that, or
Yeah.
KD and Kyrie, even though, they just got waxed. But the thing is, the only player right now who I think had not the only player, but you see, that's how the Mavericks are set up, Luka and then everybody else. But Luka is a different type of player than Donovan Mitchell or Trey Young or players like Giannis. He different type of player than certain people. Even with Giannis, he got Chris Middleton. So that's where the Mavericks are falling short. I mean, the Jazz are falling short right now because Donovan Mitchell probably either going to be out or he's going to be limited.
Yeah.
And Mike Conley is not the same. Jordan Clarkson, he been, I like Jordan Clarkson for real, but he ain't going to bring you home. Rudy Gobert can't get nothing by himself. Royce O'Neal. I like Bogdanovich, but it's just you can't. They just based all around Donovan Mitchell, and it's not like he's like a 2-point guard type player. He's looking to get his own. So for sure, that team getting broken up. I'm telling y'all this now. Rudy Gobert coming to Dallas.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
telling you, they was already talking about it, but now for sure they're gonna make a way to get him to Dallas. And once they do,
Atlanta.
yeah, I would. If I was him. But I don't think he got a choice, right? I think he's still under contract, so it got to be a trade.
But I think they were honoring him though.
I do too, because he been good. But what I tell you last week, Joe, Donovan Mitchell just not that guy. Even though he got hurt, but before he got hurt, he wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mavericks this year, you could just see the Mavericks are maturing this year in defense, like defensively. Jason Kidd got them. I always like Dorian Finney-Smith and Dwight Powell, but like that, Dwight Powell he a player you want to have. He reminded me of how like Brandon Clark finished the game for the Memphis Grizzlies yesterday. He had 10 offensive rebounds or 10 rebounds in the fourth quarter. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. I can't recognize Mitchell, man.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been playing. He is averaging 26 points per game,
but he's shooting like
it's a lot.
He's shooting like 30% and like less than 20% from 3. Probably from the whole series. I'm telling you, like Mitchell, you look at his previous playoff games though. He's been great.
Terrible. He's shooting under 34%.
Yeah.
From 3-point
Remember the game in the bubble, him and Jamal what's the dude from
Jamal Murray.
Denver. Jamal Murray. Like Mitchell was a playoff performer. Well, I don't know. I don't think he's happy. I don't think he's happy there. Like this year, he didn't seem happy in Utah.
can be happy because they look. I mean, he looks bad. Like every fourth quarter, he don't show up
Yeah.
for the whole series. He hasn't shown up in the fourth quarter. I'm
I think
like,
I think they messed up when they I mean, they didn't mess up because getting Conley is a good pickup, but they should have got Mitchell another wing scorer to help him out, or like a small forward type of guy, and they didn't. And now, because at the end of the day, the whole thing falls on him to score points for real. Bondanovic can give you what he give you, but he can't really put it on the ground too much.
Yeah, you're right. Cause like Brunson is outplaying him this series.
Yeah.
I was looking at the numbers the other day. Like Brunson is averaging more than him, shooting a better percentage than him.
Points per game. Yeah.
He just
But what I realized about Brunson, he's from Villanova, right?
Yeah.
He did like all 4 years. I think he did all 4 years there. Players like so you could to his game, like even when he came in the league, I used to watch him and he just seemed mature. So that's helping him in this type of experience. And I don't know how far. I don't know if he went to the Final Four or something with that Villanova team.
But if it's Villanova, he did 4 years. Most likely, he probably won.
So I think he was there with Mikal Bridges.
If he did it 4 years, he won. It's like, nah.
I think he did. He might have one of them teams.
But like Brunson, I like his game, man. He could play bully ball. He a big point guard. You know what I mean? Like it's time
but
to
he's not that tall to me.
Yeah, he's not that tall. He just
but he be bullying though. Like he'll go to the cup and like body you, create space and lay it up. Or he got the finesse. His footwork off the pivot. Like
off the pivot and stuff.
Man, when he goes to the cup and he pick up his dribble and his footwork, man, I'll be like, okay, Brunson, he'll get you in the air and then lay it up.
You lay it up.
But what you feel about game 4 when the Mavs lost?
When they lost, I feel like the person who I was hyping up the most, he just disappointed them. Spencer Dinwiddie, 5 points. Come on, man. Like I don't. He real wishy-washy. I don't know what's going on with him, but I think that's what it was. They couldn't get no third score for real. Mm-hmm. And I think he gotta come off the bench and lead the second unit, and he gotta score points when he come off the bench. Luka gave you 30 and 10. Brunson gave you 23. Like he gotta score points.
Yeah. Do you think Luka came back too early?
Yeah and no. I say no because I think they were just respecting Utah a lot. Because you thought there was a decent team and it was 2-2, and you like, man, they might can get us.
I mean, they were fouling a lot.
But the way they was playing, like even with game 1, Dallas could have won this series probably without Luka. But you don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
That's like a similar situation at Phoenix and with New Orleans, but it's totally different because CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram is just like they nice.
Mm-hmm. See, go ahead, Mark. You about to say something?
No.
See, game 4, Brunson was cooking. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the game 4, Luka was playing a lot of ISO ball, and Brunson wasn't getting the shots. And then when he finally got his touches, he missed a wobbly layup. I think that's all just like him being cold, him not touching the ball. Yeah, in the last like 4 minutes, bro, like Luka was literally playing one-on-one basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Isolation. So, and then, Luka trying to get back, this like and then there's a playoff moment, it's Luka team. But my theory was, if it ties 2-2, so what? I said it after they lost. If it's tied 2-2, so what? Let Luka come back on a home game, and y'all gonna blow him out. The crowd gonna be hyped. Luka gonna be hyped, and that's exactly what happened. They blew him out. So
I will say this. Well, they said he about to come back pretty soon, and they probably rush him back too, because Phoenix don't want to see the Dallas Mavericks without Devin Booker.
Nah.
I'm telling you. Listen, it might not be a sweep, but it was 4-1.
Nah.
So they are rushing back. They would definitely rush him back for that.
The Mavs could really defend them without, even with Booker, they could defend them, but without Booker, Phoenix gonna have a hard time scoring.
I know.
Because
I'm feeling real confident in my pick. I'm telling you, I'm getting closer and closer. I'm gonna see how the Phoenix series go with, Well, I'm putting Phoenix in it already because the Pelicans make it. Dallas definitely gonna beat them.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying if Dallas beat Phoenix, they gonna beat Golden State when they.
I ain't say that. I would say I think
probably
they have a better chance. I think they have a better chance with Memphis because the way they play, they beat in Minnesota, but they young.
Memphis ain't gonna beat the Warriors.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. If Memphis get there and beat the Warriors, then I think Dallas will have a better chance of beating Memphis in the Western Conference Finals. I don't think Memphis gonna beat the Warriors because they struggling. They figuring themselves like they happy that they winning games, but I'm like y'all should either 4-1 them or blew them out.
Yeah, it's gonna been over. But I want to say something. What you said earlier. You said that Luka's the only guy, like one of the few guys. I think Steph too, but I think Steph could be that guy that can have his own team out of score. But Steph is in Steve Kerr's system. Steve Kerr want to run 100 million screens. Like you put Steph Curry in a Mike D'Antoni situation.
Yeah, you gotta give me the type of team now.
But like Luka, give me a team like Luka. Luka got shooters. Luka got shooters around him and defenders.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith. See, Steph just he ain't never had that situation. I mean, Clay been there, Draymond. Draymond really like the playmaker.
His numbers were Steph is a great playmaker. He's just in the system. I think if you trade Harden with Steph in Houston, Steph will average like 33.
Oh, you said Houston?
No, like put him in an offense where he's running pick and roll all day and the floor is spread out. He never been that type of offense. His game is perfect for that because
I gotta see what he has on his team. Are you saying that Houston team with like Daniel House and
the Mavericks team is put some shooters and defenders around him.
See, people gonna defend him. They're gonna defend him differently though. They're gonna defend him like Memphis was defending him in the play-in. They had three people.
No shooters. What shooters he had in the play-in?
You're right, because Wiggins was there.
Jordan Poole, but Jordan Poole wasn't a great
He wasn't that same player, yeah.
They had nobody, bro. They was triple teaming him. They ain't triple teaming Luka.
You're right.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. Steph just, I don't know. Like,
I'm telling you.
He's a good player. You know, I got my little ruffles with him. He a good player for real. I ain't gonna fake on him, but he always benefited from being on that team. I'm not even gonna fake.
I don't know, man. I think you put him in a situation like Luka, his numbers will be crazy. You think you talking about Luka averaging 28 and 9 to 9? I think Steph could average like 33, probably like 10 assists and probably like 7 rebounds if he was in a system like that. I think Steph can do that. You know, but probably not 7 rebounds, but
I ain't putting him in the same sentence.
Because Steph's usage rate ain't high because of the offense he's in.
But that's because Draymond how much he shoots too.
Huh?
I mean, you saying his usage rate not high? He's not the one that's like controlling the offense. Draymond is.
But y'all act like he can't though. Like Steph Curry is a great passer.
Is
that Draymond?
Was that a great pass when he threw it behind the back in the finals?
Okay, you picking one pass.
Tragic Johnson.
That was lazy like a Dazo. It was just terrible. That was a terrible pass. That just showed you his mood in that finals. You know what I mean?
And then the Toronto series, when KD and Clay went down.
What shooters he had? What shooters he have in the game?
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear about no shooters for real.
But Luka got shooters around him. Luka always play with shooters around him. What shooters?
Not really. Because who Luka got as shooters? Dorian Finney-Smith not a shooter. He just is a decent 3-and-D guy.
He ain't shooting good. He's shooting a good.
He ain't like no knockdown.
Okay, what's his name got knocked down? Covered the dreads. What's his name?
I give you Reggie Bullock. Reggie Bullock
good shoot. You know what I mean? Brunson's a good shooter. They all shooting good percentage.
But see, when you say Brunson, them decent shooters. They're not Kyle Korvers or.
Okay. I mean, you ain't gonna have a whole team of Kyle Korvers, but
I got you, Devin. But that Toronto series, what shooters were better than Finney-Smith, Brunson? He had Iguodala, Alfonso McKinney. Who else he had? He had Kevon Looney. Like, come on, dude. Like, he had no squad.
Yeah, Boogie was playing good. But my thing is with that, it was mano a mano. It was Kawhi and Steph. This was his chance.
He had
do something.
Kawhi.
See, look, to keep Durant, they had to sacrifice their depth. You feel me? So when Kevin Durant and Clay got hurt, they have nobody else. They had no other scores but Steph. Literally.
But see, Wasn't nobody saying this when Braun went with
Tim Hardaway.
Deladova and all them,
No,
or then when he had
Braun different. Braun second best all
but
time.
they talked about Steph like if he top 2, top 3 in the league. I don't want to hear all this. Well, you got to make it perfect for him. You got to be in the right situation. No.
No, Braun's the best player in this generation right here. He is.
Yeah, but people disrespect him a lot.
They do, but
it was, I think in like 2018, they left him. It was 125 people left him off the ballot for All-Star.
Yeah,
when the players were voting. Like,
I told you that they don't like LeBron, bro.
Like who?
The players don't like him. The players don't mess with him.
He's been on top too long, bro. On top too long.
Yeah, it is hating. So
yeah,
but yeah. Thank you, Javon. Kyle Lowry, Siakam had 40 in the finals.
Man,
come on,
bad bleak.
Boogie Cousins had that 20-point game.
20-point game. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just saying he did. He was balling in the finals. Y'all remember?
Yeah, like, you know that Devin doesn't like Steph Curry. I'm realizing that.
I don't. I really don't like him, but I would respect him. But Boogie was balling. Man, people was balling in the series, and it ain't like they ain't had Clay and all them for a little bit.
Clay was hurt. When they had Clay, they was winning. They won with Clay. Clay got hurt, and then they had Alfonso McKinney playing high minutes, bro. He not even in the league.
He was a good defender.
We don't need defenders. We need shooters. We need.
I'm just saying he was a good defender.
All right, look, we got to roll. I ain't got the time.
Yeah, I be talking y'all all day.
I like that banner once again. Hey, every time you come on here,
I like that outfit too.
Oh, I was not.
Wipe me down.
Hey, all right, cool. All right, so look, next week, I got y'all winning in 6. Mark had them winning. I don't know in what. I think you said 7. 6, right, Mark? 7. So they got a chance, but I don't think it's gonna happen, man. So.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have you and Rico put something on it.
All right, that's a great. I'll be on here next week. My Luka jersey will be here next week, so I'm gonna be set.
Let's get it.
All right,
Devin. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So let's get it. All right, so look, before you bring our next person on, I ain't got no video picture of it. We're gonna just talk through it. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, share with somebody that you know they could come on, watch along with us. Use that comment section. We can see y'all comments. We appreciate that. Keep them moving. All right. And enjoy the rest of the show. All right. So our next guest we're going to have on is a Bulls fan. All right. I was kind of surprised he wanted to come on here. They down 3-1. You know, they down 3-1. It's a lot going on. All right. And let's see if we got him right here. Hold on. I think there you go. All right, cool. Cardo,
hey, what's up?
What's good? What's up, man? How you doing?
Man? What's going on?
Chilling, man.
Hey, Mark, you liking his shirt?
Oh yeah, I hope y'all like my shirt too. I wore it on purpose too.
All right, nice hoodie. All right, represent. Gotta represent.
Most definitely.
All right. So look, the Bulls, man. Look, y'all play tonight. Levine out with COVID. Caruso out with a concussion. You know, y'all down 3-1. Y'all playing in Milwaukee. Talk to me, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be really honest. Might as well go ahead and get the broom out. It's done. We done, man. Caruso is like a big part of our offense. You know, with us missing, Lonzo Ball. You know what I'm saying? And we need a big man. Patrick Williams cannot contain that boy, man. I was talking my trash when we won our first game, but he can't control him, man. And so we definitely getting swept.
Mm-hmm. Gentlemen sweep.
So like in Minnesota, in Milwaukee too.
Yeah,
it's over, man.
Yeah, and then Milwaukee, they just saw Boston win, so Boston resting. So Milwaukee, like, we gotta get this game out the way so we can get our rest.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So like, I'm pretty sure you watch so how you feel about DeRozan in the series?
I feel like DeRozan, he has a lot to do, man. You know, he does. Levine hasn't showed up, man. DeRozan can't do
Yeah.
it by himself sometimes, man.
Yeah.
They both need to have at least somebody need to have 30, somebody need to have 20, at least 25.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? With like Booth at least getting 22, man. That's how we gonna win. But without that, it's over, man. It's over, Joe.
All right. Hey, Mark, you want to say anything about the series?
I mean, I really can't see. I knew the series was gonna be a dub when Lonzo wasn't playing. Like the Bulls, they do need that point guard. That they do need him playing for them to in order to even like be considered in the series. Surprised they even got one. So I mean, DeRozan, he did shooting 23. 23 points per game. Like he's down from the league average, the season average. So I mean, he's not even playing as good as he was during the season. And with Levine playing as bad as way as he is, and Lonzo not playing, and Caruso in and out the lineup, there's no consistency. So it's like they wasn't gonna win. They wasn't ready for it. Not this year.
Yeah. Like Lonzo, I'm with you, Cardo. Lonzo is not Lonzo. Zach LaVine. I was talking to Jamo. I was like, Zach LaVine, he's looking like he reached his peak, kind of like he's not gonna be the superstar who we think he could be. He's better than a role player, kind of deal. Like he's a very skilled. I'm not gonna say he's a role player. He's better than you know how J.R. Smith is. J.R. Smith got all the skills.
He like Monte Ellis type player.
Yeah, like J.R. J.R. Smith. Like J.R. Smith got all the skill to be a star player on the team. But he's not gonna take you nowhere because I don't know. Like I thought Zach LaVine would come in his playoffs as a dog and like take over games, but he disappointed me. And then the road, like you said, the road. And then you think about your coach though. You think it's the coaching?
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. Man, we need a dominant big man.
Yeah.
Like I was so happy with Vuta, but he ain't showing up in his playoffs, man.
Yeah.
He's not showing up at all. Like he's been on and off, man, like the weather. On and off.
Yeah. Nah, that's facts though. That's facts. And y'all had trouble like all season. Y'all played like a good big. Y'all had troubles. Y'all had troubles.
Trouble, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Cause I could keep Vucevic. He could play actually alongside a big man because he could stretch the floor.
Exactly.
You know,
we just need somebody, man. That's a dog. That's all we need is a dog. And
yeah, exactly.
We straight. You know, we got a good team, man. We just missing that one good big man.
Yeah, man.
Go in there and get greasy, man.
Yeah, Zach LaVine averaging 19 a game. You know what I mean? Like that's not good, man.
That is not good.
They all under their average. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching y'all when y'all played game 4. Y'all said game 3, and I'm like, all right, bet. Like they up one. Like the first game, I thought y'all could have won, but y'all couldn't close. Like everybody was breaking. Like Zach LaVine. First it was DeRozan. DeRozan was missing. I'm like, give LaVine the ball. He got the ball twice. Brick. I'm like, dang. So
I got blown out that game.
No. The first game they get blown out.
No, I mean, that was the 22nd. Like, Milwaukee was 33 points in the first quarter to their 17, and 27 points to their 24, and 30 to their 18. In
the fourth quarter, they was going at it. In the fourth quarter,
fourth quarter was 21 to 22.
Definitely was going at it.
Chicago had 22 points in the fourth quarter.
Milwaukee in the fourth quarter, they nobody couldn't score. It was a drought. Like nobody. And then Drew Holiday finally hit like a 3. But like the second, y'all had control like from the start. Y'all went up like 8-0. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, all right, bet they going to Chicago. Man, I'm watching that game. Y'all go down by like 25. The second half start, 2 plays in a row, DeRozan turned the ball over. And I'm like, yeah, it's over after that. Because you DeRozan, you can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel as though he does too much, man. He does a little too much, man. Besides, just go ahead and get the bucket, dog. That's all you got to do, man.
Facts. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all had a great run this year.
Hey.
Y'all,
great run, man. Hey, I'm just looking for next season. Alonzo will come back and we'll be in the playoffs, and hopefully it'll be a different scenario.
You never know though. DeRozan could come out tonight and drop 45.
Man, I
That
hope
is
so, man.
a
But
true
I
statement.
saw enough
That is
better
a
than him.
fact.
So I hope, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that
could
is a
drop
fact.
45. You know what I mean? And then
But the
y'all can
team got to
come.
help him, man. Like
I
he
hope,
dropped
but
45 and
Patrick
his team
Williams
shoot
got to
28%
contain
from the
Giannis though.
field. It'd be not good.
Yeah, you got to contain Giannis though.
Got
You
to
right,
contain
man.
Giannis, man. Like Giannis does the same moves, man. Oh my goodness.
he be yeah
He shoot them
he
the three pointers in the game in the beginning, and then like the fourth, he just run past you.
That's all he do,
All
bro.
right, that's
Bro,
all they do. Yeah.
What they say? He take like 3 steps or something.
yeah, and like I
Gracious.
think Giannis takes advantage of the rules. Like he really be running to you, but they gonna call foul on you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, that
Exactly.
should be crazy. I'd be like, if they don't just sit there and try to draw the charge, you know he coming. Like it's
Exactly.
Caruso,
Yeah, coming.
believe it or not, y'all best defender on Giannis is Caruso.
Yeah, Caruso, man. I love that pick up of the offseason, man. I loved it.
He plays them, but y'all need Lonzo. That's the bottom line. Need Lonzo. That's what it comes down to. They ain't got no other point guard. So next year, I think y'all be much better. Y'all gonna make some more moves. Like you said, y'all can get a big. You know, you got Rudy Gobert. He won out. You know, you know, DeAndre Ayton contract up. You feel me? So
he's staying though. He's not going over.
Nah, he
Yeah,
won
I think he's staying.
He wants a max contract. So
Gobert might stay too though.
no, Gobert's
Gobert's gone.
gone.
Him and Donovan Mitchell gone. They both gone. They
gonna blow it up.
Okay.
So you got some.
I don't think we need a Gobert though.
You think so? A defender like that?
I do.
You thinking about it like
yeah, I had to think about it because I'm just thinking about the lineup. But yeah, okay, we can use them. Yeah, and now we can use them. We can use them.
But yeah, we'll see though. But yeah, man, like I said, you never know. You might come out and drop 45 and win. You know what I mean? And that can inspire the team. So we'll see. Crazy things happen in this playoff so far. So we'll see.
Okay.
All right, Carlo. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Appreciate being on the show, man. Hey, before I go though, man. Hey, how about the Cowboys? All right, man.
All right, stay safe.
All right, most definitely.
All right, cool. So yeah, yeah, he kept it 100. He was like, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. All right. We done. All right. Stick a fork in it. So you know, all right, cool. So we're gonna bring in our last person, and he's gonna talk about the most entertaining series so far. Javon, what's good?
What it do, fellas? Hey, sorry,
We
Joe.
good.
Before you start, I've been listening to everybody talk.
Okay.
I want to double down on what my man Devin said about the Twin Towers. Cut it out, Rico. Don't even utter that. But I gotta get to Devin.
Okay.
Don't disrespect Stephen Curry. I did this just for you.
Oh, it's not okay.
Now he's been very unfair. He's talking about he can't carry a team like Luka. Luka has 6 inches on this guy. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
No guy at Steph Curry's size carried a team. Only one player you can say is Iverson, and that was back in the day when the league wasn't as good. And he had the perfect team around him. But let's jump into the most exciting series in the first half.
Great point, Javon. Great point. All right, talk to us. I know you got a lot to say. You feel me? It's a lot about this series, man. Like, talk to me.
Hey, David, chill out. So now, but
hey, stop playing with my Kings guy like that. Go ahead.
This series is exciting, but it's also a headache, man.
Yeah.
These two young teams are explosive. They get after it. They talk trash. They got stars on both ends. It's like it's a beautiful thing to see. But they make so many mistakes. It's like Minnesota should have got them out of there 4-1. Memphis should be gone now out of the series. They should be down 3-2 right now. If Edwards plays solid defense and doesn't gamble and try to get a steal, and you give Ja Morant the best thing he ever wanted, it's a lane to the basket.
Exactly.
People are like, he made a difficult layup. That's a walk in the park for Ja Morant. That's what he do every day. You got to force him to shoot an outside shot, force him to do a couple moves and do something he's not used to doing all the time. And that's another thing about Anthony Edwards. Like, he's good, he's young, and it shows that he's young. They get up, man. it just like he just don't take good shots. Like when they up, he don't take shots. It's like, all right, I'm about to like how Kobe when Kobe up, he cutting you. No, like the Celtics, Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Every time the next cat got close, he hit a shot. Calm down, y'all ain't doing nothing. Anthony Edwards and Cat, they both come down, shooting pull up, like step backs. Carly Town shot a one-legged shot.
Like it's 2K or something.
Bruh.
Using his bag.
Like, I know I came here last week and I was talking about Vanderbilt. You know, he was the X Factor. Cat is the X Factor. Because this cat don't know how to fight. This cat only know how to talk. He don't know how to back his words up. This cat is the biggest guy, the biggest dog on the court, but he shot 15 shots and half his shots were three-pointers. That cat is not balling. Last game, he had 2 fouls in the first what? Soon the game started.
That's him.
Like,
him and Jaren Jackson.
What are you doing? You are the best player on the court. You have the opportunity to, like, when they up, go on the block. Dominate. Brandon Clark had 10 rebounds in the fourth quarter. You know why?
Quarter.
You know why? Because Cat is not physical down there. He's not. He's at the three-point line. He's popping. He's not. He don't even pick and roll. I don't even see him roll like that for real. He has a great facilitating point guard in the D'Angelo Russell, and he doesn't even like. It's bad, man. I really. If they don't win, I want him gone because he's not about to mess my man Anthony Edwards up. No, he's not. They need to get him out of there and they get a dog down there that's gonna rebound and just finish. Like this dude want to shoot too many threes, and it's bad. That's like how Embiid used to be shooting on them jumpers. That's how he is.
Yeah, like the big dude at the court.
It's
Trying to
bad,
shoot
man.
He went 5 for 7. So, I mean, they 5 out of 7 for 3-pointers. So, I mean, he was.
But he shot 15 shots.
He
and
shot
half of them
15.
were threes.
I mean, but if you shooting like 86%, 80% from the 3-point line, why
I
stop?
give you that.
You know,
I give you that.
Yeah.
I give you that. He was hitting. I'm not saying don't shoot those threes. Shoot more shots in the paint though. That's what I'm saying. He hit a 3. I believe like 6-7 minutes left. Hit a 3. They put him up like 11 or something like that. Why are you still shooting
9
3?
minutes left.
You go down the block now and you punish these dudes. You
Exactly.
get in
Wear
the
'em
foul.
down.
You get them in foul trouble. So every time they foul y'all shooting free throws. You got to dog them. They're not going to give up. They're not going to just be like, all right, they up 13. They got it. No. This team, Memphis, is going to fight. They could be down 40 with 3 minutes left. They fighting. That's the type of team they going against. And I watched, another thing about the Timberwolves. Why does Patrick Beverly have the ball so much?
Man,
Why? The dude
He
has
giving that
6
team a lot of
turnovers.
energy. He
On
giving
the
the team a
defense,
lot of
yeah,
energy.
he is, but that don't
he
mean
been
He
he
giving a
aggressive
lot
to
of team a lot of
score.
energy. Yeah,
He's doing too
giving
much
the
on
team
the
a lot of
offensive
energy.
end, though. He's doing
He
too
is,
much on
Yeah,
the
he's
offensive
doing
end.
way too much. Way too
When the
much.
ball,
He's definitely giving
when it's
that team
time to
aggressive.
bring the ball up, D-Lo needs to have the ball in his hand.
He need to
is
be
the
a spot-up
facilitator.
shooter.
Yes, be a spot-up shooter and a guy that's slashing and rebounding.
Exactly.
You don't need to be. He had 6 turnovers yesterday.
Why is he having an opportunity to have 6 turnovers?
And guess who had 7 turnovers?
I mean, because of the, you got to look at the energy
guess
he
who had
brings
7
too
turnovers?
at the
Guess
same
who had
time.
7 turnovers?
Who? Cat?
The Cats, the biggest dude on the court. How does my center has the most turnovers? How? That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. The Minnesota are blowing this series.
They are.
They got a chance still because I feel like they're gonna win this next game. But they gotta finish these games. They blown the most leads I ever seen by a team in the series. Like they go up a lot, they run them down. They go back up, they get ran down. They go back up, get ran down. It's terrible, man. Their inexperience is showing. But I was right about my pick.
Yeah, but look though, like my issue is like Jaren Jackson, he was in foul trouble. He barely played the full quarter. That stretch when Anthony, I don't know why they kept ice on for Anthony Edwards when Cat got 28. Number one, get ice for Anthony Edwards, like you said, Javon. He's trying to score, like he's trying to hit like a vicious shot off the dribble. Now, one time, Anthony Edwards or somebody, or D-Lo, the veteran, told Cat to get on the block.
Nobody.
Give you the ball. We
The coach
surround
ain't
you
even
with shooters. You feel me? So like, and you got Clark on you. Clark undersized. You feel me? Like you can wear him down on the defensive end. So on the offensive end, he gonna catch no 10 rebounds. Like, but like listen, I had Memphis winning 5. If y'all watch me like on Twitter and stuff, I was like mad the Timberwolves, like I was rooting for them. I'm like, what y'all doing? Like, I like to see upsets. You know what I mean? I like to see that. But
Timberwolves a good team. Yeah.
Anthony Edwards,
hey, Devin stupid.
he shoots too many jumpers, man. His best thing about his game is him attacking the basket, his athleticism. Like in the beginning of the game, they kept doing a pick and roll with him and they kept getting Clark on him. He was dogging Clark. Get into the paint, he'll get in the midi, step back, hit the jumper. That's his game right there. When he can get high occasionally and hit some threes, but he's not a 3-point shooter really. He's not a great shooter. Like, so I feel like he has to change that. And even Cat has to change how he attacks as well, because they're better than this Memphis team. Like, they've been up almost every game except for that second game when they got spanked. But
yeah,
they should have been beat these dudes 4-1, man. It should have been over by now.
I
owe me some push-ups.
Yeah, I was going to do them. I was going to do them live. I ain't about to know 100 push-ups.
I need you to do the right right now.
Look, like, listen, I was going to do it. I was like, should I do it live? I'm like, I'm not about to try to do 100 push-ups live. Forget that.
No, you got to do.
So I was going to record it and then play it on the show. I was going to do it.
Okay,
I'll catch you next week.
Okay.
But but at the end of the day, Javon, it came down to this. Ja Morant wanted it more than everybody else in Timberwolves. If you watch that game, Ja Morant was gassed. Every time that he got fouled, he was on his knees. You know what I mean? Like, your man really tried to win that game. And then he was clanking on free throws. He was like 2 for 7. And then he was hitting every free throw in the fourth quarter. Like, he was
locked in.
Woof. I was like, dang, but that was a gamble. That's how you, like, everybody playing hero ball. D-Lo.
Yeah.
What was that? That shot he took at the end of the game?
Like,
what? Like, Javon, that was terrible. Like, oh my gosh! Like,
don't get me started on D-Lo.
And then Ja hit that 3. They go up by 1. I would see what changed everything. I think what got Ja going. He got that dunk at the end of the third quarter.
Huh.
That dunk he got right before the third quarter ended. I was like, dang, that's gonna make a difference.
It ain't really like
missed my dunk.
But he got fired up off that.
And then he missed the dunk in the fourth quarter. And I think they got him a little pumped too. Remember that he tried to flush it and he missed it. I think over who he tried to dunk on, but he missed one in the fourth quarter. Like, he caught that jump all week back and he missed it. I was like, dang.
There's one thing I can say about Ja though. Like, I'm a big Ja fan. Like, when they drafted him, I was like, everybody's like, Zion better. I'm like, bro, chill. Ja was just as good in college. Like, the dude was he just as electrifying and all that. But he's showing a lot of weaknesses in this series.
He need a lot of shoot.
His shooting has to be better. His decision making has to be better. He has to learn how to use his quickness a little better. Another thing, he is definitely still young. You know, a lot of guys elevate him to superstar status right now, though. And
over Trae Young. I heard somebody say that today.
He's not over Trae Young. He's not over Trae Young yet. I'm sorry. No, he's not.
I'm with
you now. So
I mean, the series though, Trae Young is not.
I mean, you talking about? All right, let's do this.
Go ahead, Jamal.
This year, Ja Morant having a bad series. This year, Trae Young having a bad series. Last year, Trae Young took a team to the East Conference Finals. Last year, Ja Morant got 4-1. They won one game when Donovan Mitchell was out, so he came back. They got spanked. So Trae Young has a better track record. He led the league in points and assists this year, even though he led the league in turnovers as well. The dude is just that guy.
He was 4th in PER too.
And he's small. He plays under the basket. Ja Morant is more athletic, so you know it's a little easier for those guys to impact the game than a guy that's under the basket.
And Ja got a better team. Like, you look at Javon, you got to think about it. Trae Young is playing against, like, first of all, they're not even supposed to be in the playoffs. You think the Cavs, you think the Hawks roster is better than Cavs? No. Trae Young
definitely should have been in the playoffs.
Trae Young willed them to that game. Charlotte, they beat Charlotte. Charlotte better than, like, Charlotte got Terry Rozier, LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges. They got people on their squad. They are a better team than Atlanta, but Atlanta got Trae Young. I'm sorry. If you put Trae Young on that Memphis team, I hate doing this, you know what I mean? But you put Trae Young on that Memphis team, Trae Young will excel. Trae Young, like, don't have a good team around him. And the reason why they did good in last year in the playoffs, because he had other players actually doing something, you know. But this year, I do think he had a bad series, but I got to remind myself, who did he play against? You feel me? I saw a video when full court, he was getting guarded by full court, he was getting guarded by who was
PJ.
it? He said who?
PJ.
PJ Tucker. They said a pick. Bam was going on. Another pick, Jimmy Butler.
He can't got the break. He even said it though. He like, I ain't been guarded this hard since high school. You know what I'm saying? And they own him. They are. They saw what he did last year. They know how great he is. They said, nah. But this is a learning curve for him. I think he's gonna come back better next year.
And but Atlanta need to do something about the roster. You got to start a player, man. Like put some pieces around him. But Bogdanovich didn't show up the series. He shot less than 20% from
he had
3.
one good game.
It looks like dude named red hair dude. He had one good game, which is
Uter.
Yeah, his only good game was the last game. You know what I mean? Like they've been playing terrible all season.
Only person playing is good is Hunter. Hunter playing good. He's balling. Yeah, I like what I'm saying from him.
He didn't lead in score.
Yeah.
But so you got Timberwolves winning or Grizzlies?
Man, it look like Memphis might win in 7 because it's like Minnesota can't close the deal. This trying to go in 7. That's all I know.
It is.
I don't know who's gonna win because both teams don't know how to. I mean, they
close.
Yeah, they
too many mistakes.
It's so frustrating watching these games, man. I swear, it's so frustrating. But I'm gonna stick with my pick. Minnesota in 7. I said either Minnesota's gonna win in 7 or Memphis is gonna beat them like 4-1. If it goes 7 games, I think Minnesota gonna edge them out.
Yeah, I think they still got a chance because, like you said, they young. So when you young, I think sometimes young people get too down on themselves. This ain't that team. I think that team is like they forget about it. You know what I mean? They like, all right, we come in the next game, we're gonna turn up. Cause they about to get all the confidence in the world in Minnesota, and then at the end of the day, they're the 7th seed, and all the pressure gonna be on Memphis to win, not Minnesota.
Right.
You know, exactly. And I tweeted last night. I was like, Timberwolves are just a better team than them. Like for real, I got caught up. You see, Memphis is a good. The fact that they won like 23-2 without Ja, that just shows you they are a good regular season team. You feel me? They are a good regular season team. Because I think if they play the Warriors, they're going to get spanked. You know what I mean? I think they are. I think Memphis is going to get spanked by the Warriors. But the 3 best scorers, like Ja Morant is an elusive player. He's very exciting, but he's not a scorer. Like he can drive to the basket and hit these layups, but he ain't going to do nothing off the dribble. You know what I mean? Like he's not going to hit a jumper. They actually let them shoot. So... Yeah. But D'Lo ain't consistent. That's what hurting the Timberwolves. He ain't been consistent. And then they just can't close. They just can't close. And Timberwolves surprising me with their defense too. They're doing a great job. They did a great job on Bane. They were chasing that man off the 3-point line.
Hey, I tell you one thing about Bane though. He can ball. I like Bane.
Yeah.
Bane is
he's
nice.
A big body too.
Yeah, and he go hard. You saw he pushed the coach. Hold up, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, he pushed out Beverly the other game. Hold on, cuz, you talking to like that?
When Pat tried to the ball, his hand, cuz ain't even flinch. Like,
yeah, he's strong as a mud. I remember he had a good game in the season, and they tried to pour water on him, and they pour water on. They all ran. He's like, stop playing.
Yeah, they a good squad. It's a good series. You feel me? Yeah. But like you said, Memphis should be out. They should be out. You know, so
they're gonna get blown out. Minnesota can't close out the game. So say the game 7, they do go game 7, and they up. It's like I mean I couldn't even call it they won because the last 4 minutes of a quarter, the fourth quarter, be crazy. I mean they could be down 20. Last 4 minutes they will come. And this is just like that. You be thinking the game over with. You change the channel, you come back. Oh, they only down 4. You're like,
yeah,
what's
man.
going on? What's going on? So yeah, this is.
I agree.
This is a toss-up. This is a good one.
I agree. It's like Chicago and D-Rose. You know what I mean? Like D-Rose is an elusive, electrifying player, but he can't shoot. And that hurt them when they ran into Miami. LeBron was playing off of him, let that man shoot, and then they ain't really had no. But this team got endless shooters though. That Chicago team didn't have that many shooters, and they got some people that can score the dribble a little bit. Like they can score the dribble they wanted to, but Dylan Brooks had a bad game too though. He only hit 1 3. He's like 1 for 10.
Yeah, I think Memphis got a better team than that Chicago team.
Yeah. That's why Ja get elevated. I think he got elevated too quick. I think he got elevated because he talked.
It's not even the talking. It's the playmaking, the dunking on people, the jumping. It's exciting to watch. So
he's loud.
Yeah, it's exciting to watch.
Trae Young is too though.
I'm about to say Trae Young be snatching people, hitting, throwing oops off the glass. Like he crazy.
But like you said, look at Trae Young's track record.
He's better.
It's great. It's better than Ja.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. It's his track record. But like, I don't know. Ja, it's only his second season. So
It's the dunking. That's what it is. It's the dunking.
It's the dunking. Yeah, it's exciting to
Yeah.
watch. So you rather watch the highlights of that person than like
He's not even
somebody
like
else?
he's not even top. He's not even top 3 best player under 25 to me, or like under 30 to me. You know what I'm saying? This guy's better than him to me.
Yeah, he's in a great situation, but
He fight though. Don't
he's
get
a
me
good
wrong.
culture guy.
I like Ja. That's my guy.
That's his thing. He's a coach like Anthony Edwards. They changed coaches.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he actually does rub off on the team though. Like the team
Yeah.
performs better because of him. I give him that. You
That's
know,
fact. I'll give him that too.
and you know, I don't know if I can say the same about Trae Young, but it has got a different team around him. You know what I mean? Like his team is not as good as defensively like his is. You know, the Hawks defense is terrible. You know, Memphis actually got some good defenders on the other side. You know, so but yeah, we'll see, man. The next game is Friday, right? They play Friday, I think.
I believe so.
If Minnesota advance, Javon, we're gonna keep you on here. You know?
Yeah, man. Hopefully they can seal the deal because they got what they need to get out of this series. I don't know what they're gonna do next series.
But they get out, it's a win because they
Yeah.
get out of the series, they come back. It's confidence. You
And
feel me?
they get to play the Warriors, who might make it to the finals. So you know,
That's experience. Like look at John now. They made it to the playoffs. They knew they belong in the play. Like once you're in the playoffs, you belong. And once you
Right.
get to the second round, you belong. Like wherever you go, you feel like the expectation is higher now. Like the Suns, their expectations like we gotta get to the finals because that's what we did last year.
right.
Finals a bust.
You feel me? So and the Warriors, they like we gotta win because that's what they used to, you know. So it's all about expectations. They need to beat Memphis because they don't beat. If they beat Memphis, they're gonna hurt Memphis because Memphis going now.
Yeah.
Fans are questioning now. They like y'all the number 2 seed. We thought y'all were this. Ja, what's going on? We thought you were this, Ja. But if Ja don't win this series, it's gonna just elevate Ja. You know.
Yeah. And even though how bad he played,
Yeah,
one good quarter.
Yeah, he went off though. I was like he went off
definitely
going
did,
to the basket. I was like,
And I want to say one thing
that was
about the Bulls before I get off right quick. I just want to say, I think what went wrong with Dunn was Alonzo going down. You know, when they first had the whole team together, he was able to facilitate Levine, DeRozan, Vucevic. But now it's like, then they had a stretch when DeRozan was just jacking. You know what I'm saying? They kept feeding DeRozan. Even Levine. And it was just like, and now they're used to that. They don't have an identity no more. You know what I'm saying? Caruso was out. Now their identity is shattered. So I think they need to come back with the same team and just play a whole year. Patrick Williams ain't play. Like, you know. So I think that's what's really hurting them, though.
facts. Now you're right though. You're right. Because you need that point guard who's gonna put your star players in the right position. That's why I be telling these Celtics fans before that they look good now, but I was telling them, I was like, I think the perfect player for y'all is like somebody like a Ricky Rubio.
Yeah.
Somebody like she hit the 3, play some D, and put y'all scores in the right position. But they good where they at though. They good where they at. All right, so let's see. All right, Javon, appreciate you for coming on. Like always,
problem,
speaking your
y'all.
knowledge, speaking facts.
Thanks for having me.
Of course,
Till
of
next
course.
time, man. I'm Memphis. Be ready. Be ready, Memphis. Be ready.
But look, but even if you know they don't go through, we gonna get you on next week anyway. All right, we're gonna try to get you on next week because you be spending your knowledge.
Appreciate
all right,
that.
so
yeah, you know, I'm always here and available.
let's get it.
All right, fellas.
All right, I appreciate you.
No problem.
All right.
Let's get it. All right, Mark. What you want to say before you roll out?
And say, hail to the Commanders. It's like, no.
Oh yeah, NFL draft. Oh yeah, y'all look, NFL draft tomorrow.
Coming up, man.
So, look, a Jazz assistant, Keon Dooling, you know Dooling, right? This dude got arrested. He got arrested in a fraud case, placed on a paid administrative leave.
He's on vacation. Paid administrative leave is just vacation.
Yeah, it's fraud. It's he just got arrested, so he's not gonna be on the bench. But yeah, so that's crazy. But anyways, so look, y'all, Mark, Carl, Mark, Carl, Coach Coombs, and Kevin. They did like a mock draft. They top 15 players that don't get drafted. I'm gonna post it right after this. I'm gonna post on Instagram. I want y'all to vote and let me know who I think got it right, got the best mock draft. And then we're gonna track it. I'm gonna track it tomorrow as the draft is going on. All right, so
Definitely tracking that.
I like that competition stuff. All right, so and maybe I was thinking about doing like going on live as the draft going live, but it's gonna be a lot. So I keep you updated with that. It's gonna be a lot though. Maybe just for the first round, probably. I don't know, but we'll see. But could the draft start early? So it ain't like it's an
Draft like 5 hours.
yeah, so it's like 2 days long. You feel me? But maybe the first 15 picks is for the mock draft. All right,
Yeah.
so we'll see. We'll see. Look, Carl, is what I think. No media influence. Like Carl actually told me what he think a trade gonna happen. He gave me a specific trade that might happen and everything. So yeah, so we'll see. All right, y'all. Before we leave, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, share once this is over. Share this video with somebody that can go and watch. Y'all, we are doing a 1,000 subscribers competition. So we are trying to get 1,000 subscribers by June 21st. Comment on one of our videos. Hashtag jersey giveaway. A few people did it so far. You were into the raffle, and we are giving out 5 jerseys once we get 1,000 subscribers. All right, 5 jerseys of your choice, and that's about it. So thank y'all for staying, and we'll see y'all next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.